We just get you some news that is just coming in, and that is around Rajinikanth's wife. The top court has asked her, in fact, to face trial. This is in a case which involves the alleged non-payment of a loan. Now, the Karnataka High Court had issued an order which had quashed proceedings against Rajinikanth's wife, but the top court has, in a sense, reinstated that. This relates to the non-payment of over 6 crores due to an ad bureau in connection with a loan taken for a Rajinikanth film. Well, this is the big story that we are tracking at this hour. This is news just coming in. Rajinikanth's wife will face trial. This is in a cheating case. Sam Daniels now joining us for more on this. Sam, what are the details? What more can you add?
This is basically about a payment due to a company, a post-production work firm over the film Kochadaiiyaan earlier, Natasha, and a due of around 6 crore rupees. And there was a dispute, and recently the Supreme Court had directed Latha Rajinikanth to settle dues, but she had not done that, arguing that that was not right. And now the Supreme Court has dismissed that petition and has asked her to face trial. So the case will come back to a court in Karnataka where that particular firm is based at the moment, Natasha.
Okay, now just give us a bit more background on this case. We know that this is by court, this has been quashed. So someone's, of course, objected to this and approached the top court.
That's right. Earlier there was a relief, some relief given by a court in Karnataka, and the other company, the post-production company, which is Bangalore-based, called Ad Bureau, had gone to the Supreme Court to recover its dues. And the Supreme Court earlier had directed Latha Rajinikanth to settle that money, around 6.2 crore rupees. And now that she has failed to do that, the court has dismissed that petition and has asked Latha Rajinikanth to face trial. Essentially, this transaction took place around the time Rajinikanth's Kochadaiiyaan, directed by his daughter Soundarya Rajinikanth, was released. And this particular firm had taken up the post-production work. It was also promised rights for distribution in certain areas against that payment. And ultimately, this firm said that that particular rights issue was not honored by Latha Rajinikanth, and hence he wanted the amount due to him to be paid in full. And there was some relief given by a court in Karnataka, after which he moved the Supreme Court. And now, since Latha Rajinikanth has not paid that money, the court has dismissed the petition and has asked her to face trial.
Okay, so the big story, we are going to be tracking that closely. This is the Supreme Court, which has now asked that Latha Rajinikanth, that's Rajinikanth's wife, face trial in a case that relates to cheating, fraud and criminal breach of trust. Allegedly, the Karnataka High Court had quashed proceedings. The Supreme Court reinstated them. It relates to a case which involves non-payment of over 6 crores.